terms of wins and losses, as much
Right.
the yards and all that.
I mean, it ain't gonna be no drop off. We got the same standard here at Ohio State on the offense, and then now Coach Data, head coach, so he's very emphasizing it a lot. But I mean, it's just one of those things we got to attack. Like this time last year, we didn't know we was going to do that. We was going to set records. We weren't even looking like we was going to set a record. So, I mean, it's just going to take a lot of work and a lot of grinding.
You've had 2 really good years in terms of production. Just coming back, how did you want to take this to a better, higher level, I guess, as a senior?
I really came back because I wanted to make sure I did everything I could. I only get this chance once in a lifetime, so I just wanted to finish it out, do everything I can in school and on the field. But I'm just taking this as my last go around. Doing the little things right. Trying to do everything right. And since I'm older, I'm wiser, so I know I can. There's more things I've learned on the road, and I can just emphasize those things.
With Paris and Terry and Johnny all gone now, have you kind of assumed that leadership role that they kind of had last year in that room?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I had to. Austin Mack had to, and Ben Victor had to, because we're the upperclassmen. We still learning, the leadership role, but it's big shoes to fill for them. So we're taking on that role, and Coach Hartline always tells us, like, behind the scenes, that we got to have that leadership, not only in the receiving room, but on this team.
How much did he mean to you personally in your development and the other guys last year, having Coach Hartline be the full-time coach last year?
I feel like my game went through the roof with Coach Hartline, because it was always the little things, and when the little things are corrected, you turn into a whole different player.
How much does it mean to be able to learn from someone who has done it at the highest level, who had a long NFL career, a very productive NFL career? Like how important is that to know that he has, he's not just telling you like he's done it himself?
Right. I feel like on his part, thing with him, he shows us physically. He just don't tell us with words. He shows us physically, and you get the big picture that he's saying because he's done it. He shows us examples on and off the field, like in the meetings rooms, and just like how to be a pro, more off the field, just taking care of your business, being early to meetings, being different, basically.
What have you seen out of Jalen Gill this spring? Because we've not gotten to see all of practice, but the little bits that we've seen, it seems like he's always making plays in that passing game.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely making plays. He made plays last year, but I feel like he's polishing up to be a receiver now because he was a running back coming in from a high school. He was a running back, so now he's being a receiver, and like when you comfortable out there, you can start playing faster, knowing what you're doing, having plans at receiver, on the line, off the line, stuff like that. So I feel like he's playing at a high level right now, and he can keep it enhancing it.
Did you guys still make it a goal to have, 10,000 catches? Was that the goal last season?
You talking about in the off season?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we always on the jugs. Yeah, 10,000. Johnny and Terry.
Count?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's all the way into first game.
Okay.
So Johnny and Terry was asking, "Did y'all get y'all 10,000 yet?" It was like, so they already know. But yeah, that's still a thing.
Speaking of numbers, well, wait. How close are you to 10,000? How many are you gonna have to get all the rest of the spring and
I got a
summer?
little ways.
Okay.
I'm halfway there though.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm halfway there though.
Okay. Speaking in numbers, do you have any numerical goals for the upcoming season? Because I know that there are a couple potential records out there for you, and I'm wondering if that even crosses your mind.
Not right now, I'm just working on things so I can reach those goals. So I'm going to write them down before the season starts in the fall.
Are you aware of what those records are?
Not really, for real.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know I got one Jerry was telling me about catches or something like that. So.
Catches in consecutive games?
Yeah, so I know about those, but I know they'll come. I just let the game come to me.
Who's going to replace, you talked about leadership, who's the pregame pep talk now?
I don't know either. That's a good question. I'm asking that question myself, so I don't know though. That's a good question.
You were talking a little earlier about Jalen Gill. Is he someone that comes to you for advice or to ask questions? And if so, like what is something he's asked you about recently?
He comes to me with questions. We play the same position, so I might help him out with him not even asking me. But some things he just asked me like, about a coverage. How should I attack it? You know, the man over here and I got to go out there. What should I do? Stuff like that. But, you know, I just help him out all the time, you know, because I was in his shoes before. And I just want to help and to soak up everything. And that's a good thing about him. He wants to soak up everything and learn. And he's willing to learn.
One more. CJ Saunders, I know he's an H as well. He is someone that every time we talk to Coach Hartline, we mention other guys, and he always says, don't forget about CJ. Like, what have you seen out of CJ, and why should people be watching for CJ this year?
CJ is different, you know. He's got the quickness in him, and I feel like his route running is very great, you know. But CJ, you just got to see him play to explain the game, you know. You just got to see it.
Thanks, KJ.